with a baby, for which I left Facebook and I was concentrating on my child. Post which I started the training in development. Now, why I started training in development, that is another story which I will share with you. But before that, so when I was at Facebook, there were a lot of us, like young graduates who had also joined with us, and the problems that they had faced. So I'll share all those stories with you today. So this session is not going to be a monologue. I don't like to talk. I want you people to participate in the conversation. Are we up for it?
Yes.
Okay. So now about my education background, I have done my MBA. I've done it from IIPM, Indian Institute of Planning and Management, in finance and marketing and entrepreneurship. Before that, I did my degree from St. Francis Degree College, which is in boys know. Boys have to know. Yeah, if you don't know, it's bad. And intermediate from Villa, so I'm like a Hyderabad. Biryani, yeah. Not a vegetarian one, so I can't say it's a biryani. Yeah. So Hyderabad is biryani, if it's veg, it's not biryani, it's just a pulao, right? Correct. Okay. So I want to know what are your expectations. First, I want to know that. Who's gonna? So raise your hands. Anybody? Are we playing passing or the passing? Acha, if I say I'll give you 1,000 rupees right now to speak, who's going to speak? I have got you the first 1,000 rupees.
By the end of this session, we want to learn some soft skills where everyone will go first and talk.
He wants to learn some soft skills so that he can come and talk. Okay. Any other expectations? You can share it with me.
So this expectation is that a personality development, how we should behave in the organization, as well as the what skills do we need to acquire, as well as verbal, like the communication, how do we need to communicate with people, which is very important. So,
Thank you so much. What's your name? Thank you, Pooja. Thank you, Divya. So Divya says, how well you carry yourself. Okay. So, since it's already written, soft skills, personality development and verbal training. So I'll tell you all three modules in a different manner. Okay. So soft skills, what do you perceive when I say soft skills? Communication. Okay. Am I audible without the mic? No? Okay. Communication. Presenting yourself. Okay. Confidence. Okay. Body language. Okay. Accent. Okay. Anything else? Somebody said something. Okay. Discipline. Okay. Anything else? Any other answer? Okay. So, predominantly, soft skills is that toolkit which will get you from your graduation college to your dream job. It is that toolkit. And just imagine, what is the use of a cell phone which does not work? Is it of any use? It might be the best cell phone in the world, maybe a motor razor. But if it does not work, is it of any use? No. So skills are your apps on the mobile phone that you use day in and day out. Okay? But since we are so used to the mobile, so used to the shortcuts, that we forget how do we interact on emails. Yes? Which is very important. So our soft skills development classes, they go into the knickknacks, the details of everything that you will use day in and day out in your corporate life, before being hired and after being hired also. So see, today you are the brand ambassadors of your college, right? Right? Now for example, say your college is your family. Today, you are, like anybody says anything wrong about your college, you would stand up for it, right? You would stand up for your family. Would you stand up or not for your friends? Let's put it that way. So for family, even today, take it from me. Okay, let me share the story with you first. When you said no about your college, that's why I have to share the story. So I am an ex-student from IIPM. I graduated from there. I shared that with you. Is IIPM in existence today? No. So should I feel bad about it? No. I feel the reverse. I feel the opposite. I feel proud that I am from IIPM because I am what I am today because how my faculties molded us, how they trained us, and how they instilled the confidence in us that we are able to inspire or maybe motivate a few students from the colleges. So exactly maybe 3 years or 4 years from now, when you will be in your corporate world sitting on that chair, and somebody comes from St. Joseph's and tells you that I am from your college, trust me, you will have a fear of, that belongingness, that yeah, he's from my college, so I should try to help him or help her. That will definitely happen. Not today because you are here, you are in your comfort zone. But when you won't be in your comfort zone, that is when I will come and ask you. So, exactly, coming back to what we were talking, soft skills is that toolkit. Now, in this toolkit, what all do we keep? We will keep our confidence. How do we build our confidence? Okay? How does the confidence help us? So, for example, what's your name? Shahar. Shahar. Can you please can you stand up? Speak about the session. No. Speak about anything that you're passionate about.
I'm passionate about drawing and painting.
Thank you. Anybody else? You can volunteer. Yeah. Stand up. What are you passionate about?
I used to do pencil art, so I didn't chapter to it. I have so many, I have done so many books, so I'm passionate about it.
I'm passionate about playing drums.
Anyone else who wants to share their passion? Few of them are like, don't look at us, don't look at us, no man, no. When I say passion, you should go on and on about it. Like, yes, she did. She said I am into sketching and I have made a lot of sketches. If I had to share about my passion, that's training and development, I can go on and on and on. That's how you should speak. don't know you, then you speak about that certain topic which I have asked you, okay, and then you conclude by saying thank you again. That's how it has to be done. So this is just like one little example. Another soft skills thing is, okay, I'll share one interesting story with you guys today. So, as I shared, I work with Facebook. So over there, once what had happened, the HR had become a very good friend, Tanmaya. She was from St. Francis, so we sort of connected. As I told you, you feel really happy that somebody is from your college. And Tanmaya, she's a girl, not a guy. So yeah, so we connected, we started networking. So one day she shared a very, very hilarious, like I found it hilarious, incident with me. So there was an interview candidate from XYZ college, I would not mention that. So this student comes in, okay, he is dressed really well. I won't say he was not dressed well. He was dressed in a white shirt, black pant, and had a book in his hand, okay, and a resume. Now the resume was not in a file. It was just rolled in his hands. Probably he was coming on a bike and that is why he had a helmet in his hand. Okay, so he comes in. So in Facebook what happened, like the old office, not the new one, there was like a tall desk. So this gentleman comes, just imagine this is like the helmet, obviously that's very heavy, but still. So he comes, he places the helmet and leans like this on the table and he is saying, so I have come here for the interview. Okay. So I have come for the interview and could you connect me to XYZ HR? So the receptionist. Now the receptionists at Facebook are not just receptionists, they are overall admin people, like they handle a lot of roles. So you just can't think of them as the receptionist who sits at the hotel. Okay? So yeah. This lady, she went in, she informed exactly how he had walked in, how he had placed the helmet, and how he had spoken. So far, what do you think is the guy behaving like? Very casual, let's put it that way. But he's come for a formal interview, mind you. Okay, so ठीक है, not a problem, होता है, that's fine. Now this gentleman, he sits and he is so please observe, he sits and he's fidgeting his leg like this. Like a lot of you, yeah. Like a boss or because of nervousness. Maybe that was his thing to do when he is nervous. After which, the HR calls him for the interview. So the gentleman walks in. Before that, there's in Facebook, Google and some top companies, you will find everything is free of cost. You can go to the pantry, drink water, drink coffee, have some snacks, that's up to you, you can do that. That's perfectly fine. So this gentleman goes, he drinks one glass of water, then he sees the coffee vending machine from a nice company, so he's a little, driven by that urge to drink coffee, so he drinks one, then he puts the cup like it. Now, I want you to observe all the details. I know I don't have to say, but I would just reinstate that statement. So, he just throws the cup. Like it doesn't fall in the bin, but it's okay. He's fine with it. He comes, he sits, the HR comes in, calls him and he goes. So in the cabin he is sitting and he is doing like this. No, he's not standing like that. Playing with his hands. I'd like to ask a question. Is this boy confident enough? Okay, ठीक है. He gives the interviews, goes back. Now my friend, because she was my friend, she showed me the clip. She said, this is what they don't expect out of students. Your interview starts the moment you enter the premises of the office. So, the moment you walk in, there are cameras everywhere. Yes? The moment you walk into the premises, that is, I am not talking about the building or the office number, I am talking about the premises as such. You go to the lift. Every boy, every girl has a tendency. Lift में fixing the lipstick. That is all okay for some time. But if you're constantly doing it, one, it will show how poorly dressed you are, how underconfident you are, and what kind of etiquette or mannerism you carry with yourself. This is an actual incident. The person did not get the job. Though the person was really smart and what was expected out of the the resume, the job description. But he didn't get the job, and this is a true story. So it is the moment you walk into the premises of the building, of the office, you are supposed to carry yourself really well. If you have to adjust yourself, please excuse yourself, go to the washroom, adjust. There are no cameras there. That's perfectly fine, and in fact it is acceptable. You're not supposed to use sanitizer. Yes, we have to, but a coin size is amount. You don't have to bathe with it, right? So all these are the small things which will help you in your future. Okay, that's about your soft skills. Now, soft skills is all this, how you present yourself confidently by not fidgeting with your leg, with your hand, with your hand. Okay, this one I would have to bring to you. We are sitting on a chair, okay, or in front of the interviewer. If I stand like this right now, what would you assume? Okay?
Low energy.
Okay?
Not interested.
Not interested, okay?
Not confident.
Not confident.
यार तुम लोग बुढ़े नहीं हुए हो. Please sit straight. I'm serious. Please sit straight. Because today the posture that you carry here is the posture you will carry to the interview room. Sit straight, upright. As if some tiger is going to attack you, so you have to sit straight. So yeah, again, this is also body language. Now coming to body language, as I said, your interview starts when you walk inside the building. Again, the body language is also something which everybody observes. You may or may not do it intentionally, but then, like the gentleman there, he is distracting me right now by constantly shaking his head. Leg. Yeah, that's it? Okay. So once I was in a college, like most of us, we don't like to speak up, right? We usually don't. So this girl, no man, no man, man, no man, no man, no, no man, no man. How does it feel? You can relate? So who's going to tell me a nice story today? I said it's not going to be a monologue. Any story you can share. Anybody? याद नहीं आ रही है. First, the story has to come to me. So, I'll share my personal experience. I was just, obviously I was also a student. So, I was sitting in my classroom and sir came in and he asked, so what is, I was like almost daydreaming that day. Almost there, I was daydreaming. Like, or I could see all stars in front of me. Everything I can see, but I can't feel. I can hear, but I can't like take it. I'm not listening. So sir came and he's like, okay Ankita, today you have to introduce yourself and after the introduction you have to talk about some random topic. I am blank, nervous as hell, and he could gauge it. He knew who's nervous, who's not nervous, who's prepared, who's not prepared, obviously. So he could gauge, and I'm like, हो गया आज का काम. I couldn't speak. I was dumbstruck. I couldn't speak. I could not speak. Dumbstruck as hell, and I'm just like about to cry sort of a situation. So after that, 2 more sessions happened. Same. I went, sat somewhere in the middle so that he does not observe. But no. Bad luck again picked me up. चलो तुमको करना पड़ेगा. Again dumbstruck. Like that. हर रोज बेइज्जत. हर रोज. Every day. It had become like a tradition. Then he called me and he shared something very important with me. I'll share it with you. He said when somebody asks you to speak something, it is not about what you will, it is not about you. So it is not about Ankita. So when it is not about Ankita, I don't have to bother whether who is looking at me, how am I looking. Girls, what will that guy think if I say something wrong? All my classmates will laugh at me. The guy will be like, shit, मेरी इज्जत उतर जाएगी उस बंदी के सामने. Classmate, right? When you don't speak. And so one, it is not about you. Then, try to remember a story. Any story that you can about that particular topic. Okay? Then what you do is tie it back. Tie it back as in, so first you don't have to think about how you are looking, what is happening around in the class. You just have to think about the opportunity you've got to how you can create an impact with the opportunity you've got. Because opportunities, today you're students, you're getting opportunities. Tomorrow when you will be in the job market is where you will face the troubles. Because we feel till now everything is fed to us. Till one day your mom will be behind you like, beta khale, I'll make something nice for you, eat. That's how we are. But you will have to forego the tendency if you want to go in life. It is not just about your job, it's not just about one thing. It is about the life. Okay? So, first, think about, for example, if I say passion, speak about it. Speak about it with an open heart. Don't think that, you need to curtail yourself. It's an opportunity you've got to share something different with your classmates. Maybe they don't know about it. Maybe just a handful you that you love sketching. Right? But today is your opportunity to speak about it. Do that. Then how did your sketching make someone impressed? Maybe you can share a story around that, or how a hilarious sketch catch somebody, catch someone up. To do that, right? And then tie it back to the incident of the topic that yeah, that is why I became more passionate about sketching. Right? So now who's going to tell me a story?
Okay, so this is a story about a king and his daughter. So the king was very greedy, as all the kings are. He wanted gold, a lot of gold. So he prayed that I get gold everywhere. Whatever I touch, I get gold in them. So the ऊपर से बाकी जी ने बात सुन ली. So what happened is one person came down and said that I'll give you 3 options. Wherever you wish, you put your touch that place, that will turn into gold. So he touched a cupboard and that turned into gold. Then he touched, dining table, so that also turned into gold. And while doing that, his daughter came and he just turned and he touched her daughter by mistake, and that also turned into gold. So then he was trying to make things normal and he wanted her daughter to get back to normal. So then that person who came down, he asked that you wanted things in gold, you have got that in gold now, you can't change that. So he then realizes that gold is nothing, is not everything. I need my daughter back. He apologized and then everything got normal.
Who's sharing? Up to you.
Hi, my name is Rutika Grace. So, hi guys, how are you all? So, you've asked few people over here about what exactly they are passionate about. So, maybe I'll talk something about that. So, for me, passion is not just a hobby. It's not about, what you do when you have free time. I'm like passionate about each and everything. Like you make me talk, I'll talk to you for hours together as long as you're listening to me. So yeah, passion is something like that to me. And yes, I was very scared. My heart is beating at a really high speed now because you guys are all watching me like this. But guys, it's going to happen. You'll have to come up and talk. See, I'm shivering, but that's okay. But I achieved something today. So guys, please do come here. Yeah, thank you.
If you did not be a story all the time.
I'll tell you that some other time.
Come there. But yeah, see, everybody cannot turn behind.
The story is
The story is about your friends, okay?
they are not present here.
So that's why he is going to share a story. Okay?
They don't belong to this college.
They don't belong to the college. They belong to Earth.
So recently we were going to Durga Mandir.
You're telling me or telling them?
So recently we are going to Durga Mandir.
Okay.
I was late reaching to that place.
Okay.
I forgot how to go to that upstairs.
Okay.
पर वैसा था.
Mm-hmm.
So I called my friend. नीचे तक आ. मैं आता हूँ.
Acha.
So
Okay.
do you remember Adarsh Nagar have 2 gates? Like one is.
No, I don't remember.
I will take you now.
Okay. No. I'm fine.
So one was entrance and another was exit. I was on the point of entrance and he was on the wrong way. Like he was coming from. that
You were on wrong way.
He was on wrong way.
You're always right.
So we had a distance, like he was standing there and I was here. I saw him, he was coming from the wrong place. And watchman was talking, रुक जा कहाँ जा रहा, मेरे दोस्त को बोल देना. But and he was having a long stick beating on his back. मैं बोला, अभी से आप बोलना चाह रहे, मैं बोला, he was coming from wrong. बोला ठीक है जा रहा ना ठीक है. मैं बोला तू किधर जा रहा? बोला मेरा दोस्त आ रहा है. मैं बोला कौन सा दोस्त आ रहा है नाम बता. तुम्हारे क्या मालूम? रोहित आ रहा है रोहित. मैं कौन हूँ? Who I am? कभी नहीं पता. Then when I raised my hand, getting to slap on his face and giving us very good word, like how do you give him a clap? अरे तू ही है. At that point of time he recognized. So मतलब अपने दोस्त अपने साथ तो गाली से पीछे तो बढ़ाया करते हैं बोलते उस दिन मालूम पड़ेगा.
Nice story, but I really wish you said it in English.
I want to convey this story in English now.
Everybody understood the value of the story. Anyone else? No, ma'am. Okay. So yeah. From today, okay, whoever in the habit of writing, taking like not notes, but writing maybe a diary or maybe a to-do lists. 2 people, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Very rare.
Very rare. Who's regular with it? Okay. Regular? Sort of regular. ठीक है. अरे मैं होती तो मैं ऐसे ही हैंड उठा लेती, एटलीस्ट तारीफ तो मिलती कि सी she does something. Oh, now see I can see 2 hands there. Okay guys, so from today, please make it a habit. If not like a proper diary, maybe just a small piece of paper. Start writing not your to-do lists, but maybe a word that you have been wanting to learn for a long time. This is my tip for you. Every day, just one word. Use that word the entire day in your conversations, not your Hindi conversation, mind you, or your Telugu or any native language. English. Because interview is happening. क्या मामा ऐसा क्वेश्चन करें तो कैसा ऐसा पूछ सकते हैं हम लोग? Can we? No. Or can we start speaking in our native language like our friend did? No, because see, India has a lot of languages. We respect all the languages, but when it comes to your interviews or a professional networking place, you are supposed to use English because that is one common language that connects both Bengali, Gujarati, Punjabi and Marwari as well, right? Agree? Yes. So please polish your English skills. Our communication skills classes or our verbal training classes are going to be tied around the grammar and the sentences and everything. But at the end of the day, it is the speaking that matters. It is not going to like, I might not know a grammar rule, but if I am speaking it right, it's more than enough, right? Grammar rules are important because that is how you build a base. But if you are not communicating or using the language appropriately, it is going to do more harm than good. I speaking English. Seems right, but is it right? So we are going to focus on the common errors that one makes every day. But we would require support from you people because you have to learn at the end of the day. Learn one word per day, use it in your language and see the difference. Within 30 days you have 30 new words. Not the complicated ones, mind you, which you can't even pronounce. But maybe the simple, like for example, obviously, what can I replace it with? Of course, okay.
Definitely.
Definitely? Possibly? For sure? Okay. How do you use apparently? Wrong. Sorry? So it appears as it appears, okay. However, no, however is wrong. You don't use however. Apparently, as in, for example, say, I was going to the office, and apparently, yeah, something like that. Okay, so if, for example, I had to say use oblivion. What is oblivion? Homework, go find out. Don't Google now. Awestruck? Awestruck, right? You said. So, this is how you. No. Into yeah. It is into the ignorance, into the space. That might be, that not might be sort of a thing. Doubt. Yeah. So, who all are going to learn 30 new words every day? Arey yaar, if I'm here, just at least to make me happy, raise your hand. तारीफ कर दी अच्छा कर देना thank you but no seriously see any motivational speaker you take they didn't become motivational speakers in a day or anybody for that matter Elon Musk he is not what he is today because of one company he has struggled for how many years who all follow Elon Musk okay, who is he? Tesla. और कुछ नहीं है उसका? SpaceX and Solar City, okay? Okay, who is the founder of Volvo? Which other one? Mukesh Agarwal. Find out. I'm not going to tell you the answer. Founder of Zoom? Okay, but what was the controversy of Zoom? In 2020, okay, China. What China? This is your interview question. Will you just say China to the HR? Okay. What did I tell? I didn't say anything. I just said they were into controversy. Which are the companies that you guys follow? Which company do you follow? Okay. Who's going to tell me this classic question? Every HR from every company will ask you. Tell me about yourself. Who's going to answer it for me? Please come here. Pooja and what is it? Divya. Yay, girls wrong. Guys, come on, who's gonna come next? Who's gonna come from, guys?
Thank you, ma'am, for giving the opportunity. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Pooja. I'm a good quick learner. I'm actually passionate about learning. If I don't know anything, I learn from Google and YouTube. They both are very supportive. I'm a leadership quality holder, responsible person. If I do take anything responsibly, I do it fully with whole heart. Or else I won't take any charge. Even I love helping others in any kind. Like if you generally need any help, so I'll help you if I know. Or else if I don't, if I don't know, I would say I will let you know shortly. Yeah. So I'm just basically a quick learner. I don't have any hobbies. I do what I do like to do. Nothing a particular known as hobby. I explore moreover in every area. Like we are from a commerce student, so mostly everyone focuses on the commerce backgrounds as well. But the current trends are like artificial intelligence. It is the future of the generation. So I do read the articles on the AI or its mechanism, which is a recent trend and which would help us in the future, not only in the present. And I upgrade myself every day. It's not like it's a saying that if you stop learning, is the day you stop living. Learning is a continuous process of your life. So I keep on learning, exploring, and doing everything except watching web series. Thank you, ma'am.
Hi everyone, good evening faculty. All the faculty members and all my dear students, friends. I'm sorry, my dear friends. Okay, my name is Divya. I'm from MBA section B. Most of you all know me. And then coming to my hobbies, I'll speak about my hobbies. Most of them don't know because I'm a traveler. I like traveling. That is my hobby. I'm passionate about it. And coming to my educational qualifications, I'm very, what do you call that? I don't like studying first of all. I used to be the very lazy and notorious student when I was at a very young age. I was put in hostel. Yeah. So I studied from hostel, so that is why I speak a lot, because only when you speak you get to know what is your capability of standing here. Even I tell everyone, even I tell my friends as well. So when you come up here, when you start talking to everyone, that is when you get to know who you are. Yeah. So I tell everyone. So just an example I would give you. From now onwards, you can just make a note of to-do list. I do it every day on a daily basis. Be it small, be it daily things, anything. Write it down, make a note of it. You can learn, you can learn from it, because going on, we tend to forget sometimes. We do have that habit, even I have a habit. So I do that. I do write a to-do list and make a note of it. And every day I don't read newspaper, but every day newspaper is put it there. I simply take it home. After going home, I realize there is a newspaper in my bag. That is when I open and start reading what it is there. Because it is meant for us, right? So we need to utilize what it is for us. So that is all.
Thank you, Vinod. Guys, you should pay attention to the question that is asked. I asked, tell me about yourself from the perspective of an interviewer. Tell me about yourself is your opportunity to win that interview that you have gone for, to win the client if you want to become an entrepreneur, to win the girl if you want to win that girl, and it's your opportunity. So how are you going to begin? I don't know nothing about you. How do you start? That is going to make a big difference on how you are going to, create an impression or ruin it for life. Why do they say first impression is the best impression? Because that is the only impression that you make. Today, if I come dressed with shabby hair and very shabby clothes, are you going to listen to me or are you going to even pay attention? It's not about the looks of a person. Aishwarya Rai might be the most beautiful person, but if she's carrying herself very shabbily matlab means very badly cut nails, you have very badly done hair, you have badly done clothes. Maybe your clothes are really good, but if you don't iron them the day you're going for your interview, it's waste. Even if those are designer clothes. So when you are going for an interview, just imagine that day, the very day, the moment you get up is the moment you start preparing for what you will have to answer and how you have to learn. For boys, if they go with all golden colored streaked hair and very shabby as in you have a nice shirt but you all nice details, birds and cages and no, don't. Your shirt has to be solid, it has to be either one color, no prints, checks is good, but try to avoid use solid colors. For girls, if your dress code is going to be suits, try to make sure both guys and girls don't wear whites or blacks. Black, because Hyderabad is very hot, you tend to sweat a lot and you don't want that person to have a very good smell. And you don't want to wear all, if you're not comfortable with heels, don't wear them, don't wear sports shoes and don't wear your sandals and go. Wear nice polished shoes. Your watch, polished shoes. Though you have a watch on the cell phone, but still you're supposed to wear a watch, have neatly combed hair. You wish to leave it loose, but then have a certain, way you've done it. So all these small details is what we will cover in the days to come. This is just the surface. Okay? There are a lot of things like that. In an email, how do you address? You just can't say, hi. How do you properly address an email is very as important as me telling me about yourself question. So you dress neatly, you land at the place that you have to go. Please make sure you are reaching there at least 15 to 20 minutes in advance. 30 minutes, amazing. But 15-20 minutes is minimum. Now, common sense says it. If you are early, you can go to the washroom, set yourself, use the washroom, be very comfortable. Right? But if you are reaching there and, for example, say, sometimes it happens, in fact with me today, when I was coming, there was an accident right in front of the car that I was coming in. The gentleman fell off the bike, all his belongings were scattered on the road. People started helping him, picking things up and giving it to him. So it took me some time. I assumed I might reach late. So what is the what is the common sense? Here what you would do is, if you don't have the HR's number, if you have the email, you must have an email that you will receive. Okay? Just type a short email that due to an event that has occurred or due to unavoidable circumstances, I might be late. Just drop an email, make a call if you have the number, inform. So what happens is it shows the etiquette that you carry. And the responsibility, someone said they are responsible. This is how you show your responsibility. Okay, I have a very interesting question. So for example, you got selected, you didn't get selected, now you are one question away from being selected. They ask you, okay, any questions for me? Assume I am the HR, now I am going to ask all of you, you have to reply. Any questions for me today? I am the HR. Which company do you want to join? Google chalo. example, let's say Google. I am the HR. I am asking you, any questions for me?
Yes.
What would be my CTC?
Next call.
Yes. A manager. Organization structure. How soon can you join the team? Anybody? That's okay. Feedback. Yeah, I'll come to that. Job description.
What are the shift timings?
Shift timings.
Rotational shift, or do we have to decide our shift?
Okay. Good.
Training will be given or not?
Do you have any queries you're asking to the HR? No, it was not about right or wrong, being right or being wrong. It was more about one, your participation. Two, see, if somebody is saying, if the HR is giving you the opportunity that do you have any questions for me? Somebody said so. I will tell you about this and answer, don't worry. But this is as important as this. See, opening and closing is what matters. In between what had happened, a lot of technical questions will be there. You will answer those. There are a lot of reasoning questions will be there. You will answer those. But how you are nailing the impression is what is really important. Yes? How you are, now for example, I left a good impression when we started the interview. The HR is impressed. Now I am about to leave and I just say, okay bye, and I'm good. Today also I am just saying, okay bye. I am not asking you, do you have any questions for me? And if I ask you, do you have any questions for me? A smarter way to approach or to answer would be, yes, can I know the role that you are offering to me? How can I create impact outside of the job description that is already mentioned? Outside of the job description that is already mentioned, what are your expectations or how can I create an impact? So what does it show? Dedication. It shows that you are proactive. See, if I go bragging about myself, I am proactive, I am self-disciplined, I have responsible nature, I have leadership skills, if I have this, I have that, time management skills. But I say I have time management skills, I reach there late. One point now, I say I have leadership skills, but when somebody is asking for help in the lift and the camera is watching me and I don't offer the help, do I have leadership skills? No. 2 points down. Similarly, if I say that I have, and if I say that I am very responsible and then you are being very irresponsible at the way you are answering, again your points are down. So that's the constant way of judging somebody. Okay? So now, when we say that, suppose the HR tells you, do you have any questions for me? The smarter answer would be that how can I create an impact? 2, you could say that how soon can I join the company? I have done the research about the company, how soon can I join? And what are, apart from the set job description, what else is expected out of me. Now when you say feedback, it's okay to ask, but I would personally not ask for a feedback. Reason being, it becomes personal and